What's up? Welcome back to another video with WBTGaming. I'm WBToken, and in this video we're going to be doing Dark Auras in the Seance set. So, I already did this video, which is sort of fucked up, and so I fucking was doing it, and I recorded it, but I didn't notice that it changed the track, and it was copyrighted music, so I had to redo the whole video. So, we're just going to hop straight into that now, once I load the pages up real fast. And yeah, let's do that now. Well, also, I'll be doing a giveaway at 850 subs, booster box. So if you're interested in that, you know, stay around for that, and don't forget to like and subscribe so I know you're there. And it also helps the algorithm a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So other people can see my shit. So please and thank you, and I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you for everybody watching my stuff. It means a lot. All right, so for the first card, we got Hell's Eve. 2 for spellbook. It is a spell. It's 2 generic, 5 dark. If it is October, place all beasties and all opposing casters in both cemeteries and afterlives in the arena awaken under your control. And the regular effect is place all beasties in your limbo, cemetery, and afterlife in the arena awaken under your control. Remove spirit and invisibility on all beasties until the end of your next turn. Place all beasties that have entered the arena in this turn by this spell into their owner's afterlife at the end of the turn. Place this page into the afterlife. So you can only use it once, but you can have 2 of them in your deck, and it's basically like there's a lot of sacrifice decks with spirit especially, and I'm planning on making them myself. So you just throw everything to the graveyard, bring them back, and just wipe them out, and you can do it twice damn near. So pretty solid card. And then we got Basket Ogress. It is a beastie, 4 per spell book. It's that picture up there for you. Comes in for 2 dark, 50 OP, comes in with invisibility. And if a Basket is within eyesight, this beastie enters the arena awakened. And the effect is called Midnight Snack. You may fatigue. You may pay 1 dark and destroy another beastie or artifact you control to bookmark 1. That's pretty cool. Everybody loves a bookmark. If a beastie chibi is in combat, and gain control of it until this beastie leaves the arena. This is the attack kidnapping 10. Oh, that's so fucking cute. That's fucking cute. I can't even lie. It's really, look at the card. There's a little chibi thing in there, but it's a bloody ass basket. Yeah, he's like, that's cute. I think it's dope. Cute little basic looking thing. Alright, on to the next one. I mean, this is one of my favorites actually from the set. It's a beastie. Her name is Black Aggie. 1 per spellbook, comes in with Fear, Defender, and Stone Skin. Nighttime Terra for 20 LP, and Full Moon Terra for 30 LP. And let me tell you, the last video, I was having so many problems with those 2 terras. Let me tell you, I feel so accomplished getting those right. Because I don't know shit about Dark, really. I don't play Dark. Comes in for 2 dark, 3 earth. Comes in for 140 LP. Also remember, just because as defender and it doubles on your opponent's turn, if it goes below 140, if it doesn't gain any health back, it's gonna die at the end of your turn, because once it reverts back to your turn, it'll be less than its normal health. So then, which I think is sort of dumb. I think you should just like cut it in half, but whatever. Whatever. Arena effect is beastie that attacks this beastie are dealt damage equal to the half of damage after resolving combat. This beastie cannot be affected by dark spells, so no removal. Its a fatigue effect is Gaze. You may only use this power once per game at the start of each turn. Both casters lose X LP. X starts at 10, and it is doubled at the end of each turn. And end this effect when this beastie leaves the arena. So that can be good and bad if you're running like a burn deck, but I haven't seen what they're doing for I to be honest, I haven't really seen too much burn for dark. So unless you have some type of like healing, it's gonna fuck you up. Unless it's like towards the end and they barely have any life points left, you know. Fuck it, and then it makes them have to worry about this Black Aggie and try to remove it, especially if you have more health. So we went over this in the last video. Black Helicopter. Comes in with Flight, it comes in with Fear, Nighttime Terror for 30 LP, Stars Terror for 20 LP, comes in for 2 dark and 2 cosmic, 40 LP. The fatigue effect is target up to 5 BC tokens in the arena, awaken and take control of those BCs until the end of this turn. So that's pretty nasty. You have the attack, and it inflicts scared for it does 40 damage, and you may say on my count 1, 2, 3, go. Have this tag deal 10 plus damage. That's pretty fucking saucy too. But actually, this card is actually pretty nasty, and you can have 3 of them in your deck. So token decks are gonna be, they're in trouble. And there's one that says if you own 15 tokens or something, you win the game, or 13 something. I was just like, damn. So that partners on with that card. But in this situation, not a lot of people run tokens. I mean, I do. I'm not gonna like to run spiraling tokens, but let's not talk about that. So this one doesn't have a description down here, which is really weird. But we'll read it off. So we have a spell called Black Mass. Comes in for 2 dark. You can have 4 per spell book. Oh, look at that picture. Oh, imagine this card in Hollow, dude. For sure, this is gonna be one of the sought after cards, even though it's just a whatchamacallit, because it's a waifu card. Look at it. That's hella funny. Yeah, it's a priest with 3 of them. Come on now, with 3 naked females down there. Come on, Metazoo. Okay. You may destroy any number of BCs you control. Apply the following effects based on the number of BCs destroyed. 1 or more BCs you control gain 10 life points. 2 or more, you may place a BC not destroyed by the spell from any limbo into the arena fatigued under your control. 4 or more, inflict all BCs with scared. 7 or more, bookmark 4. Well, those all seem pretty solid, especially if there's like for example the card that lets you take their tokens and then sacrifice them, or there's you can make your own tokens and then you can double them. I'm gonna make a deck like that. I forgot what the card's called, but there's a deck where you can basically make, if you have one of for however many, so you have one in the field and however many you have on the field, you can place this card and it creates that many tokens, and then you can have 4 of them or 3 or 4 of them in your deck, so you can just keep on playing them over and over again, just doubling. So fucking disgusting. And then we have this artifact called Blood Grimoire. Comes in for 2 dark, 70 LP, has flight, 4 per spell book. When a vial of flake blood is in eyesight, BCs you control with light or as a bloodsucker gain the effect arena. Damage dealt by this BC also recovers the same amount of LP to the controller of this BC. The effect does not stack. And then for the fatigue effect, it's you lose 50 LP. All BC bloodsuckers gain 20 LP into the start turn. So you're just gonna lose LP to make your monsters gain LP. So you're gonna just regain it all back anyway. So you're just beefing them up to destroy some shit, and they gain the health right back anyway. So fucking disgusting. There's gonna be some nasty ass decks out there, dude. Dark is gonna talking about magic. Dark is gonna put so much more into the meta now, so you're gonna see dark out there a lot. So we're ready for it, peace. All right, then we have the BC vehicle Boat Hound. You can have 3 per spell book. It is a trap. You can place this costs 1 dark, 1 water aura. Comes in with 30 LP. That is I believe that was the Fog Terror for 20 LP, and then the Nighttime Terror for 10 LP. And then if a boat or ship was within eyesight, once per turn, you may contract a BC named Boat Hound from your limbo. The arena effect. At the start of each turn, an artifact touching this BC loses all effect text until this BC leaves the arena. Sweet. And then and there's also lots of cards where you can move your cards around. There's one in this set I think I already saw in the last one, or in the last video, or in the last, right in these cards that let you move them to wherever you want to move them out. And then at the start of the attack is called Midnight Munch. Does 25 damage. The basic Nighttime Terror is in the arena. This attack deals double damage to artifacts and BC vehicles. And if you've been paying attention, there's a lot of stuff to do with BC vehicles, and there's been a lot of BC vehicles put into the game, you know, if you've noticed. So there's gonna be some different decks coming out, vehicle decks, and it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be disgusting. It's pretty fucking cool. Sort of like Magic, but we won't talk about that. Okay, so they like base this game off of Magic by a lot. You can tell for sure. Okay, so BC Spirit, Burn Cross is so BC Spirit, his name is Burn Cross Ghost. Comes in for 1 dark, 1 fire. Comes in for 25 LP, has a spirit trait. For the Nighttime Terror, gives him 10 attack. Midnight Terror or Full Moon Terror is 10 attack. And then the arena effect is if you're wearing a cross, inflict this BC or caster with 5 burn at the start of your turn, which is really cool because I have a tattoo of a cross on me, so if I wanted to use this card, it'd be saucy. I hope that counts. And then the fatigue effect is destroy all BCs you control. Your life points cannot be lower than 5 LP until this turn. This card's actually pretty cool. Say, and you can fatigue him on your opponent's turn too, so you don't have to attack with him. So if you're about to die, you only have like fucking 100 life points left, and they're about to just smack the fuck out of you. You know, and you don't have too many BCs anyways, and you might have a way to win next turn, possibly some bullshit. You never know, which most of the time doesn't really happen. If you're gonna lose, you're gonna fucking lose in this game. So, you know, but burn with, actually I lied, because if you play critters, you can build a board so fast within like 2 turns and just fucking turn it around real fast. So you never know. Burn with me, that's the attack. Inflicts 3 burn, does 10 damage, and if this BC has a burn indicator on it, right, at this damage deals plus 50 damage. So it's gonna do 60 plus damage and inflict 3 burn for 2. Has spirit. It's a little easy to get rid of, but if you can have 5 of them in your spell book, this card could be disgusting. Just saying. It could be really nasty. And it has spirit, which another thing is, in this set though, they have a lot of cards that are like I think we'll see it like you can spirits can fight spirits damn near and shit like that, which is pretty fucking cool, but sort of annoying at the same time. Okay, then we have this BC vehicle, Chassis Gallery. Comes in for 2 spirit, 3 dark with 100 LP. Comes in with the flight trait and unblockable. For 40 LP, for 40 attack, it's the nighttime terror, and oh, this is the fog terror. Yeah, this one's the fog terror. The other one must have been a lake terror. So for the fog terror, he gains 20 LP. And if a real wooden canoe is in eyesight, you may contract this BC from your limbo, cemetery, or afterlife into the arena awakened. And then Devil's Bargain is the fatigue effect. Lose 60 LP to remove a trait of your choice from all opposing BCs until in the turn. Most time flight or spirit, maybe burrow. And then for the attack, it's called Wild Hunt. Does 60 damage. Whenever this attack destroys a BC, destroy all BCs in the arena that share the same name or name sniped. Which this is for critters. This is bad. But I just defended my Gumbaroo and oh, but no blocks. What? Looks like I'm switching from fucking whatchamacallit. Buy critters. I love critters, but they have no support. They have not getting any support or anything, so we got like 3 cards in this set. And they're 2 costs, and there's only 1 good one really, so it's sort of dumb. Maybe next year. Then we have BC Chibi. Chibi Salem's Witches. That comes in for 1 dark, 10 LP, 4 per spellbook, comes in with flight, and the Suburban Terror for 5 attack. Cute little witch. And on contract, you may search your spellbook for a page named Salem's Witches and add it to your chapter. Destroyed. You may pay one dark and to place a page named Salem's Witches from your chapter, limbo, or afterlife into the arena, so you continue bringing back your Salem's Witches over and over again. Pretty cool. And then Colorado Springs Elf. This card's actually pretty cool. And then we have a BC Elf. Colorado Springs Elf comes in for 1 dark, 1 light, 35 LP. I believe that, I forget what it's called, but that's the magic one. You can't take damage through the magic shit, because it's not unblockable. It's the magic one. But the arena effect is you may pay 1 light at any time for this BC to gain the name Chibi Humanoid. Destroyed. Destroyed effect. Once per game, you may say, "Bring on the children." Damn, that actually sounds sort of like, you know, sounds sort of bad, but bring on the children. To place up to 3 BCs with this name Colorado Springs or that have Chibi in the name from your limbo or chapter into the arena. So you're bringing back your Chibis. Alright, the Chibis there might be coming in for a swing, huh? So, and then the attack is called Hammer Slammer. Does 20 damage. Target up to 3 different BCs and deal 10 damage to each. That's pretty cool. So you can target up to 3, so you can basically target 1 if you really wanted to. 30 damage to 1 or 10 spread out. Kill off the wasps real quick. Or the bees. Then we have this BC Demon. It's a DC the Demon Cat. Comes in for 1 dark and 1 spirit. Comes in with 25 LP. Comes in with fear and spirit trait for the City Terror for 10 attack. The effect is if you're playing in Washington DC, this page gains fleet, which I don't think that really counts. I don't think they play that. I don't think that counts in competitive standpoint, but yeah, they're still fun to use sometimes. Like the one from Griddle Greaser. If you work in fast food, you cost 1. I do DoorDash sometimes, so it costs 1. That's something when I play with my friends though. Scratching pages of the attack that looks scared. Does 10 damage of attack. Damage a caster. The caster sends the top of the page of their spellbook to the afterlife, which is pretty cool. Mill the deck, baby. Mill the deck. You're gonna have 4 per spellbook. And we have death. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this one so far. Everybody's seen this one. Like the most iconic, most fucking like popular, famous one that was shown first because it had to do with tarot cards, so they were buffing it up, you know. Alright, so anyways, I'm hyping it up. And then it's a spell, death, okay, 3 per spellbook, comes in for 1 generic, 2 dark. If you reveal a death tarot card to an opposing caster, you may contract the spell at any time a BC page is contracted. Do not resolve any effects of a BC page being contracted and place it in limbo. Or, you may place 1 dark, or light, or spirit BC with an aura cost of 2 or less from any limbo into the arena fatigue under your control. That is pretty saucy. Lots of recursion, lots and lots of recursion. The green thing, we went over this thing already. Beast the Alien. Your spellbook has Burrow. Gains 20 LP from this Suburban Terra, and then it comes in for 1 dark, 1 cosmic. Comes in with 70 LP. All special terrors have their text box nullified at the end of the turn. This BC can have Burrow into next turn. That's the fatigue effect, and the attack is morph terrain. Does 20 damage. You may reorder all terror pages in the arena, so if yours is gonna die, say for example there's more than 6 terrors on the board already, you don't want yours to get removed, so you switch them around real fast and place your next terror. Really good to get rid of like lightning, or if people are playing catty cats like me. My phone. All right, then we have the Hag of Detroit. BC Demon. 4 per spellbook, comes in for 1 dark, 2 spirit, comes in with 35 LP, comes in with fear and spirit traits. For the terrors, it's a nighttime terror for 15 attack, suburban terror for 15 attack. This card is actually pretty cool. It'd be amazing to see it in full hollow. That'd be dope. It's actually great artwork. I love this type of shit. Ponchos, of course. It's like the deep demonic type shit, or the dark demonic shit. I love that stuff. And then we have an opposing caster that's younger than 13 years old. That's the effect. You may inflict target opposing BC with sleep, and that's pretty cool because there's a lot of young kids playing this game. Sleep tight is the fatigue effect. Target awakened BC is inflicted with sleep. How to just keep sleeping all day, baby. Summon fucking lightning in the bottles, sleep. And then for the attack, it's called Sleep Terrors. It puts it puts shit to sleep, of course. There's 30 damage. This attack deals plus 10 damage for each beast in the arena with a sleep indicator. Let's see what else. So this card's really cool. It's just constant putting stuff to sleep. And then we have Humble Dumple. Yeah, the Humble Dumple. Alright. The BC Goblin comes in for 1 dark, 2 earth, comes in with 120 LP, comes in with regen. That's that little weird looking hand thing. I don't know why they just shouldn't leave it as a plus sign, but whatever. Then for the Forest Terror. Yeah, Forest Terror. 15 LP, 15 attack, nighttime terror, 15 attack, 15 LP. Index until you, and this is the contract effect. Index until you find a BC Goblin, place that revealed page into the arena. Arena effect. No opposing pages may be contracted on your turn, so no counters. And then the attack is called Stumble, does 40 damage. If you stomp your feet, destroys target special Terra page. This attack does 10 damage for each BC Goblin in all limbos. You know what this means? No more special Terras, baby. I'm actually making a Goblin deck with this guy in there, so it's gonna be pretty cool. And also with Black Aggie, of course. She's gonna be awesome. And then we have the BC Skeletons. We have Man, Chalk, Swamp, Sunken Skeletons. 5 per spellbook. Comes in with 1 dark, 1 water aura. It comes in with 20 LP. Spirit trait, Swamp for 10 LP. Nighttime terror for 10 attack. The effect is Trinity Summoning. If a skull's in eyesight, destroy 3 BC's name. Man, Chalk, the Swamp, Sunken Skeletons. That shit's fucking a tongue twister, dude. You control to place a BC name Manchuk Swamp Priestess from your spellbook, limbo, or afterlife, cemetery, or chapter into the arena. I don't know what that card is I was looking for. I couldn't find it yet. So it must be in like the pre-releases or the event decks. One of those two. The release event decks or the fucking event decks, you know? So I'm waiting to see what that card is because I'm pretty sure it might be a little nasty. Alright? That card does sound pretty cool though. And then we have Reaper's Crown. Also, if you guys want to check this website out, I have the link in my description. It's Cast Society. You can check all this shit out, but you're here already, so you might as well just check it out with me, you know what I'm saying? So then we have this artifact essence here. It's called Reaper's Crown. Comes in with 50 LP for 0 cost, just like all the other artifact essence. And then you may fatigue this page at any time to regenerate 1 dark or spirit. And you cannot own more than 2 artifact essence at a time. So pick wisely. You could just run a whole bunch of them and then just run what are they called? Those things that pop them and draw a card. Ouroboros, right? Ouroboros. And then we have Rocky Mountain Barking Spider. This card's actually pretty funny. The BC Spider comes in for 1 dark and 1 earth. Comes in with 30 LP. Comes in with the Fleet trait. Gets 20 attack damage for the Mountain Terror. Arena effect is this BC cannot choose a BC named Mad Gasser of Mattoon as a target of an attack. This BC ignores the effects First Strike and Flight. The attack is a rectate. Does 10 damage, inflicts 2 poison. And if you pull a Raspberry, it has end combat after this attack resolves, which is pretty cool. Nice little card. Pretty funny. We got a Sackabilly right here. Sackabilly. BC Demon. 4 per spellbook. Comes in for 1 dark, 2 spirit. Comes in with 35 LP. Comes in with the Fear and Spirit trait. And then we have Nighttime and Suburban, both for 15 each attack. If opposing casters within 13 years old, you may make this page's fear result automatically heads. For the fatigue effect, Horrify, target awakened BC is inflicted with scared. And then for the normal attack, Relish their fear is what it's called. And inflicts scared, does 30 damage. This attack does 10 damage for each beast in the arena with scared. That is fucking cool. Scare them all up and do damage, baby. Oh man, what happened? There we go. And then we have Sentry Box. This is actually one of my favorites. So we have BC Demon, Sentry Box Devil. You can have 3 per spell book. That comes with invincibility. Comes in for 1 spirit, 2 dark, and comes in with 20 LP. It gains 20 LP and it gains 20 LP from Dawn and Nighttime Terrors. Its fatigue effect is Box Blood. If this BC has 0 LP, destroy another BC you control to have this BC recover 20 LP. The arena effect is, this effect is nullified if this BC has 0 LP. Each time another non-token BC you destroyed or you control is destroyed, each opposing caster destroys a non-token BC they control. So it's like, and he's invincible. So it's just constant removal. Just have a whole bunch of stuff you can sack over and over again. And it'll be solid. It will keep wiping your board over and over again. Piss him off, probably just fucking scoop. And then for the normal attack, it's called Sulfur Shadows. It deals 1 burn, does 0 damage. And if a real Sentry Box was, I said this attack deals 100 damage. And a Sentry Box is like a lockbox. So you just get a little safe lockbox. I think you probably can make one, make it look cool or something. You know, just bring that with you. Pretty simple. It does 100 damage off bat. Fucking disgusting. And then we have Shanhook. And this video went by a lot faster, I think, than the last one. The last one was like 30 minutes. But there's a lot of cards to go through in this one. And this is like the longest one. So then we have the BC Demon, Shanhook. Shanhook. Alright, deals 1 dark, 1 comes in for 1 dark and 1 water aura. Comes in with 60 LP, 2 per spellbook. For the Nighttime Terror, it gains 10 attack, and I think that's the River Terror right there for 10 LP. And then you may contract this page at any time. Boom. Arena effect. Whenever an opposing caster bookmarks on their turn due to an effect from a page they control, bookmark the same amount of number of pages. This effect is not stacked. That is disgusting. But he's not a beastie frog though. That'd be hella cool. Until the end of the turn, and then his attack is Demon Spirit is 2 poison damage and 5 attack. Until the end of the next turn, a caster damaged by this attack cannot contact a BC that shares the same name with the BC they control. So another shutdown for critters. Then we have Stickman of Clark County, I think. Yeah, there you go. The BC Scarecrow, you can have 5 per spellbook. It comes in for 1 dark, 60 LP. The Farm Terror gives it 20 LP. You know, if it sticks in eyesight, this BC gains 20 LP. So, and then the arena effect is any opposing BC touching this BC must choose this BC as an attack for their attacks. And then his attack is 1,000 sticks. at 0 damage. Reduce all damage dealt by this attack to 0 and move this BC anywhere in the arena. So it's just a fucking beater. Sort of done, but why does it keep doing that? Then we have Tallybones. The BC Demon comes in for 1 dark, 2 forest, comes in with 60 LP. You can have 3 per spellbook, has the Converge effect along with Fear. For the Forest Terror, it's 15 attack, Nighttime Terror 15 attack. This BC gains 10 LP and 10 attack if a dog is within eyesight. Destroyed. Placing an Omen counter on up to 3 separate opposing BCs. After a BC with an Omen counter declares an attack, the caster that controls that BC loses 30 LP and the Omen counter is removed. So this is pretty cool. You don't want to kill it. You kill it, you're gonna lose 90 LP. And then it inflicts, for the attack, it's called Bloody Fangs. It inflicts Scared, Poison 3, and does 30 damage. This card's actually pretty cool, and it looks awesome. Imagine that in full hollow. And then we have the Gargoyle. The Gargoyle is a beastly bloodsucker, and 6 per spellbook. Comes in for 1 fire, 1 dark with 50 LP. Comes in with Flight, Stone Skin, and Bloodsucker, of course. I mean, I would hope so. And then it comes in with the Nighttime Terror. It's 10 LP. 10 attack. And for the Farm Terror, it gives it 25 LP. 10 attack nighttime, 25 LP from this farm. If you are wearing fake blood, you may contact this BC at any time for 1 dark by destroying 1 awakened BC you control. On the contract, you and BCs you control cannot be dealt damage or lose LP outside of combat from pages controlled by opposing casters until the start of your next turn. That is awesome. And then for the attack, it's called Mob Claw. Does 10 damage. This attack does plus 10 damage for each opposing caster. So it's cool if you're playing in playing with more than 1 person, but it's still pretty nasty. Or it's still pretty disgusting. And then we have the Third Eye Man. It's a BC humanoid. Third Eye Man. You can have 4 per spellbook. Comes in with Fleet. Comes in for 2 dark with 50 LP. Then City Terror gives it 20 attack. Nighttime Terror 20 LP. Fatigue effect is called Damned. Create an investigating Pokemon token, police token. 20 LP, generic, beastie with 10 damage attack. And destroy. This BC destroy target special terror page. See, more destroying special terror feed. And then for the regular attack, it's called Catacomb Run. Does 10 damage. If you have a visible third eye, you may place up to 3 pages in an opposing caster's limbo or cemetery into their afterlife. More removal. And the last but not least, because everybody's seen this one's actually held pretty too. Full hollow, this thing's gonna be nice, and even in reverse. So it's a BC spirit. His name is Wingok. I think that's how it's called, Wingok. I don't know. 4 per spellbook, comes in for 1 dark, 1 spirit, 10 LP. Flight and spirit traits. Full Moon Terror give it 10 attack. Nighttime Terror give it 10 attack. And if opposing BC with a sleep indicator is targeted for a damage or damaged by an attack from a BC Bloodsucker, do not remove sleep indicators or resolve attacks from that opposing BC. Midnight Fangs. Sleeps, does 10 damage. If the coin flip for sleep on this attack automatically heads. This BC Bloodsuckers deal plus 10 damage to the end of this turn. And it does not say effects do not stack. So you can have 4. So you can end up doing plus 40 damage. You know. So that was that. I'm just gonna edit this out real quick. Alright, that was Dark Aura Seance set review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget there's a giveaway at 850 subs for a booster box. I know you guys want that box. I want the box too. So stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you on the next one. And I appreciate everybody for watching the videos. Thank you. Peace.